I'm Isaac.
I'm Julie.
And this is our bus, Skooliana. And we want to show you our house. So on the back here, we have a little grate that my buddy Henry helped me weld, because I don't know how to weld. And this is for a motorcycle. One day I'm gonna get me a nice little Harley. I'm gonna put it on here, but right now I'm just throwing a Rom on here. You know, I'm gonna upgrade one of those days.
One of the days.
One of these days. And so we painted it white, obviously. We didn't hand roll it. We sprayed it with a Harbor Freight spray gun. I think it looks a lot better. I really wanted to put trees on the side. Some people were against it. So we had a guy named Andrew put these trees on for us. And we ran out of time the day we were doing it. So that's why it's only got one side and the tree's done.
A lot of people think it's paint, but it's a graphic.
Yeah, it's a graphic.
It's a graphic.
And,
Nice sticker.
oh yeah, and if you see those X's up there, I don't know. I just thought they looked cool. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so one day there's gonna be trees on this side, but that's another day. So hop up in here and we'll show you our crib. So one thing that when we got this bus I didn't like was the electric door. I just thought it was one thing that could break. I wanted a manual, but it's like these things are getting harder and harder to find, whatever. And it's actually grown on me. It's kind of nice, the electric door. So a lot of people will put like motorhome doors in there, and I like the bus door.
Real house door.
I like the bus door. I like the bus windows. We built a Chevy. I built a Chevy van, and it was all stealth, and I wasn't sure. We were looking at different vans and different builds, and then when we stepped in a short bus and seen the windows, we loved how open it felt.
Look I drew that when we had our bus, or our van.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Julie had a premonition. Come check this out.
That was before
when we were
owned a
living
bus.
in our van, Julie drew that. Julie and Isaac's Magic School Bus, and then we built a bus. Ever heard of fate? Huh? So, Julie, tell them about these live edge counters.
This countertop I bought off the side of the road in Lupine for $30. It took me about a day to sand it, and then weeks of epoxying, because I had to do 5 different coats. And it takes 72 hours, I think, to dry each coat.
Something crazy.
Something crazy.
Yeah, we did 5 coats
So-
because we messed up 5 times. You probably only need 3.
It was just a
saying.
raw slab though.
Yeah, I think it was juniper.
Juniper, yeah.
And we kept the bark on it. It's kind of sharp, but I just think it gives it character, and it looks really cool. I don't know, I dig it. And we also have another piece of it.
This
right
is our
here.
armrest, aka / shoe rack.
Yeah, so if you look over here, we have space for our shoes and, you know, just extra space. You're always trying to make as much space in these things as you can, because you never, I mean, who knows? Stuff just kind of piles up,
Yeah.
it seems like.
We wanted to be self-sustaining,
Yeah.
efficient. So we have these bright lights that are just magnets that we got from Home Depot. They're lithium batteries, so they last for a while.
Oh yeah, so that's a point on keeping the roof metal. We were gonna cedar the whole roof, which looks really cool, but the magnets, being able to use magnets for everything is super rad.
Convenient.
Convenient. So that's a point towards keeping your metal roof. Just saying.
Yeah, tell them about our water and our sink.
Oh yeah, so our sink, we try to keep everything separate. Like we're not running the whole thing off electric, like with an electric water pump. Like this is just it's just a foot pump. So it pumps the water from a tube in this 14-gallon tank here through a water filter, and then out of this, and then it drains through that into a 5-gallon gray. So if you're doing math for all you smart people at home, you know, you need to dump that a lot more than you need to fill this. And if you don't, it's going to overflow and be real bad, which isn't too difficult. You just keep an eye on it and you just keep dumping it. But yeah, so that's our water system. And then this is our drawer. I'm not a carpenter, and I had no idea how to make a drawer in my life.
We built this whole entire thing ourselves.
Yeah.
Everything in here is hand built.
Yeah. So when I built this, I just was like, well, I'm gonna cut this. Oh, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna screw it together, and boom. And then it's kind of cool. It slides out. We got that little, what do you call that? Silverware tray thing in there, and
Yeah.
you know, some
Our little knickknacks.
little knickknacks in here. And then everything in here we've got on like latches or locks, because if you're driving around and you don't got something like that latched, because I thought,
fly out and bust.
this has flown out probably 20 times and broke, and I've had to refix it a million times. Same thing with this dang fridge. So we got this strap in here, boom. This is on a slider. And then, you know, you got a fridge. And right now we got soda in there, so we don't want to look at that. Because Julie and I are on a diet, and we need to forget about soda. So we're just going to put that right back like that. So we always try to get in the habit of...
After we open something,
yeah,
we
anything.
strap it back in.
Ooh. Yeah, we try and strap it up or lock it, so when we take off, if we forgot something, it don't fly out and blow up. You know, kind of sucks. So this is our stove oven thing, you know,
Stove oven.
kitchen
Oven
thing.
stove. That's where all the magic happens.
That's right. You got 2 burners, you know, and it's propane, and then it's got a little stove oven. What's this?
Oven.
This is an oven, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. So you know, you can't really like set the temperature. Just
Yeah,
kind
you
of.
can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
She uses it more than me. Little, but you know it works. And it's on propane, and we keep our propane tank down here.
We know it's not with code, but
We know it's not code, but whatever. I built it, right? So, oops. And then we have our backup heater, and it's propane too. So like, if we use this, we'll just take this tank and we'll put it up there and we'll vent it. We haven't died yet. Just a little Mr. Buddy, whatever. But I do got a nice, fancy, temperature, climate controlled Propex heating system that I installed, and I'll show you that in a little bit back there. But so this is my carbon monoxide detector. So if propane starts leaking in here because I'm dumb and I put a propane tank in the bus, hopefully this will start yelling at me that I'm dumb, and hopefully I'll fix it before I die. But I guess we'll find out later about that, won't we? So, boom. These are really cool. We, obviously, every part of building a bus, we didn't really know what we were doing. We would just kind of figure it out as we went. And we know that we wanted some kind of blind system. So, this is industrial piping that we got from Home Depot. Because we were like looking at the stuff you could get at Walmart, or, you know, and it's just cheesy looking. So this was way cooler looking. You can cut it to fit.
it patinas over time, so it gives it a cool look.
Yeah, so, and we use it everywhere. We use it here, there, we use it as a towel rack, and then we have a little divider room. So if we want to change our clothes on the road, and we don't want to put blinds up or show everybody our booty, we just shut this, change my little pants, open it back up, and we out. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you tell them about our lights yet?
Yes.
You did?
It was one of the first things.
Anyways, good job, babe. Our couch pulls out into it's a little bit bigger than a twin.
It's like a full size.
We were gonna make it an actual mattress size, but foam's really expensive, and we found these sizes of foam cheap on Amazon, like $30 a piece. And so that's why we made it with the dimensions we did, trying to save $1. And it's super simple. It's just plywood, foam, put material around it. We use a stapler, stapled it down, done.
I did that.
Yeah, Julie did. I forgot. Julie built this whole bus.
You were at work. You were at work.
Oh, okay. So, storage. Storage is huge. We have storage under our couch. Boom, both sides. I feel like that's one of the biggest things in a build like this, is just having storage and places to put stuff, because stuff just adds up and you just throw it or leave it places and just gets crazy, right? So we got a garage too, which is storage, and basically all the space underneath the bed is just tons of storage, right? And I built the bed up a little bit to be able to do that because I'm a musician and I want to be able to have all my gear with me. Speakers, guitars, have it all in the bus and not in a trailer because that attracts thieves.
You were just preaching to them to lock stuff after you open it. Why don't you lock that garage door?
Whatever.
Thank you.
Cool. Cool. Hopefully he don't get my crack right now.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Julie, because I would have forgot to do that before we left. So, we do not have a bathroom or a shower in our bus. Oh, you're like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, I am crazy. But anyways, we haven't needed it, you know? I lived in a van before this, and whenever we
both lived in a van.
Oh yeah, we both lived in a van. My bad. So, we have Planet Fitness memberships, and whenever we need a shower, we go work out. You know, it keeps us healthy. We've probably took a lot more showers than we've worked out, though, full disclosure, but we're trying. In bathrooms, you know, it's like I mean, you really want to play with a number 2 in a bus like this? Like, what are you doing? Are you going to pick it up and throw it? Like, what? So we chuck it or what? We ain't really trying to play with a number 2, right? So, you know, we ever need to go to the bathroom, we go to a Walmart 24 hours. Like, we've never, I mean, knock on wood, we haven't needed to have a bathroom in here yet. So, we seen a lot of people who built buses, they had bathrooms like this and they turned into storage because they didn't want to deal with the number 2, right? So, we just made the storage right out the gate. So, this is a pantry. Looks like a normal pantry. You got pantry stuff in here. Soup, cups, you know. I do HVAC now. I do everything, you know. That's van life HVAC. My heating system comes through there. We got a microwave too. Can you see that? So, you know, when you go out and you get that Thai food and you can't eat it all, we can heat it up now. We got leftover game. And then our clothes over here, clothes storage. Boom. We got towels and whatnot here. This is my shelf, and then this is Julie's shelf here, and that's our big divider for up front. So when we are camping in the city or whatever, and we need to shut that off, we have little hooks up there. Oh, I'll show you that real quick. And we just pin that thing up with little clips. We 3M taped all the way around to block that out. And then, so back here, MTV Cribs, this is where the magic happens. You know what I'm saying? So over here we got, did I not lock that? This is our charge controller. So we have a Renogy electric. We have 200 watts of solar on the roof. It's a 40 amp charge controller. We have a 100 amp hour lithium battery bank and a 2000 watt Renogy inverter. So, and you can turn our inverter on to power our 110 right there, right? Now, 12 volt is more efficient than 110. So we try and use 12 volt as much as we can. So if we need the 110, we turn it on. We don't just leave it on. So with that being said, this is a 12 volt outlet. You can just turn it on. And it's got voltage. It tells you what the voltage of your battery is. You can charge your phones. You can charge your Jackery right there, which is another little battery bank. And then, you know, you want your 110, you can just turn your outlet on. That's simple. And then if you look over here, this is our climate control. So you turn the heater on by turning this, and then you just set the temperature, and this will kick on and off to keep that temperature, right? And then, remember how I was telling you about metal roofs? Look at that. Oops, it's taking my paint off. And then this is just battery lights. Boom! A little bit of swag back here, you know what I'm saying? But that's going back to more of what I'm saying about keeping everything separate. So if our electric system goes down, I still got lights. I still got, you know, I try to do that as much as possible, just to make sure, you know, if something breaks, which happens all the time, you don't lose your whole house. We missing anything? We show you guys everything in here? It's kind of a small house. Yeah, I think so. So, this is Julie and Isaac. This is our bus, Skooliana. You know, we don't really know what we're doing. We just figured it out. We didn't know how to do epoxy. We just figured it out. Every little piece of it we didn't know, and we figured it out. So if we can help any of y'all figure anything out, or maybe you're at a stage in your build, if we can help, I mean, we might not have professional opinions, but we might have tried it or looked into it at some point. So if we can help y'all figure it out, just comment below. Make sure to subscribe on our YouTube. Follow on our Instagram for our travels. And we're always down to help Skoolie people and figure things out too, because we're figuring stuff out every day. So, we're signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed our bus build, and let us know what you think. Are you building a bus? What's up? Let's start some communication. Have a good day. Peace.